Welcome to the switch. These are the 5 things to consider when you make a switch so that you don't end up in the same position this time next year. Number 1, is your workflow actually improved? If it's not, this is what it looks like. Maybe you're using the same amount of tools and you're experiencing the same level of pain with workarounds. Maybe not everyone has access or wants access to those tools, and you still feel blind to what's happening in your business. If this is your answer, it's a no-go. Is the timing right? Families are either unengaged or overwhelmed with other information. Now, there is a way around this. We just have to be more streamlined in our communication. And if you've been around our community long enough, you probably know that like the back of your hand. There are strategic ways for you to implement a switch, but you need to make sure your families are engaged. Is there better support? I had the pleasure of going to Studio Owner University last week, and I can't tell you how many times I heard people say, I switched to this studio software and it's great, but I feel like I'm on my own, or they're not really responsive, or they don't really understand what I actually need out of the platform. That's heartbreaking. You don't need to make it worse. You need better support when you go through. Number 4, is this a long-term solution? Maybe it's okay now, but it's lacking what you need and you're not sure if it's actually going to happen. Or maybe the cost is just going to go up as you grow. I heard a lot of studios say that, well, we've been asking for this and it's just not happening for years. Keep that in mind. What's the future of the app? Is the development team truly committed to finding the right solution for your needs? Or are they just slapping things out there saying, yeah, this is like the cool thing now, but it doesn't actually connect with the rest of your process, or doesn't actually meet the needs of what you were hoping or expecting? Software has just exploded since COVID, absolutely exploded. And development is getting faster and faster and faster because there's new platforms for developers to build on that make it easier and better for them to do so. And when you have someone who's stuck in a world before that, sometimes it's difficult for them to move that Titanic around. All right, so here's what it looks like when these things are actually solved for you. You're using less tools. You have now clear and confident visibility into your business at all times. You need to be able to go on vacation and see what's happening and not have to phone into your studio manager or desk staff and say, hey, did you take care of such and such? Number 2, timing. The best time to do this is when families are engaged to have clear communication of what's happening. The worst thing you can do is just switch and say, here, it's here, do it. They have no idea why. They also have no idea what's in it for them. Is there better support? What this looks like is you have a team behind the software that truly understands the needs of your business. They've been in the dance studio. They know what you're going through. Or maybe they've been a dance parent and they can understand what a parent needs to see from that perspective and how that is going to look off if you do this, or if this is actually going to make it easier for you and your customers. These people are passionate about helping you find the most efficient solution, not just slapping another piece of duct tape on it. And number 4, when it comes to a long-term solution, you want to feel confident that your business can easily grow inside this software without adding more costs or adding more workarounds to your future needs. I don't know if you know this, but you probably do. More students doesn't come with less problems. In fact, you need things to be more streamlined in order to handle that type of growth. Okay, what is the future of the app? So we talked about a solution, but where is the business going with it? Do they have a team that's truly committed to staying with the time and building out features to improve your business? Or are they relying on what's always been true and what should always be true without actually pushing it forward and helping you expand, helping you differentiate yourself in the market? Which of these are the most important to you? Notice how I did not say much about price, because to be truly honest, if you're paying little to nothing for a software that brings you nothing but headaches, it's not worth it because you're paying someone to fix all those things and do all the workarounds. Now, I've been doing this for 10 years now, which is hard to believe. I started out building out automations, and those automations helped me take down my workload from 30 hours a week to 30 minutes a day. And in one of these pictures, I was able to build out a community outreach program with all that extra time that I now had. I was able to go teach in elementary school, get us new students from these classes, and build our reputation in the community of being more than just a dance studio. And that's the kind of thing that you can do with your time when you free it up from writing emails. So after some time of building out those automations and trying to connect with other studio software, that's when I realized, you know what? I'm not able to make this dent in a dance studio owner's life or in a dance manager's life without actually putting our hands on their full enrollment process, which includes the studio software. So that's why we've built a platform, and I'm going to share a little bit that's going to help you move from wherever you're at now to wherever you need to go next. It's going to help you implement your switch without making it total chaos. Okay. The future of studio software is here, and it is called Studio HQ. The vision of this software is that everything be in one place for you. We really care about it actually improving your workflow. And with our team, we're here to help you and support you every single step of the way.